hopefully we're going now. Oh my goodness. Not the start we were hoping for. Oh man, I'm back. So I don't, something was going wacky with the internet. I all of a sudden just spiked and was dropping frames like crazy. So I don't know. I restarted stuff really quick. Hopefully that takes care of the problem and it's not something worse going on. So hopefully we're good. Good. If you cannot see me refresh, try refreshing. That will hopefully take care of it. But good to see you. Swooping Hawk, Rhythm, Integer, Krauser. Welcome to the Fishbowl for the third month in a row. Hey Seth, glad to sub to you. Your creativity and positivity is a great part of this community. Well, thank you so much, Krauser. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. What's up, Autumn Shank, Zalito, Dusty? Yeah, we started off with the early punt, the stream punt. Well, honestly, I don't think that one's my fault. The internet, I wish I could control the internet. If I could control the internet, things would be so awesome. Matthew Cabin, good to see you this evening. I got some MTG Arena beta access codes you want. Do you think the stream audience may want them? Well, that reminds me, I have a ton of beta codes, like a literal ton of beta codes. So if anyone does want a beta code, if you just send me a whisper, which I make sure is actually turned on, I will hook you up with a beta code. So if you want one, feel free to send me a message and I will get it to you. So yeah, sorry for the clunky start, but I am glad to be here. Yeah, we're hopefully gonna feed the children with some cats. That sounds a little creepy, but so how is everyone doing this fine evening? I believe you should be able to donate as long as you have whatever payment method it is, like credit card or PayPal or whatever. So I believe so. When is the next Modern stream? We will probably play some Modern next week, because we usually play a lot of Standard when the new set comes out, but we will get back to some Modern soon. But how is everyone this evening? I'm excited. There are some really sweet cats from M19, especially Leon and War Leader, but also Pride Mate and Vanguard and Ajani. So we get a ton of new cat cards. So I'm excited to see if this deck is actually good. Monkey Meister, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Any news on a new Super League for the Brew Crew? There is not yet. I'm very hopeful that they will ask us back to do another one because it was a ton of fun. But I don't know what the next Super League is even. I think they're wrapping up Vintage tonight actually. And then I assume he will start looking ahead to the future. I like cats, but I think Huatli and Appeal to Authority are so great in green-white cats. Yeah, I was really tempted to play Huatli in this deck because I really love Huatli and cats, but it's tempting to try out New Ajani as well. Like it's hard to not try out New Ajani. So I don't know. Oh no, this deck list is not 100% correct. That's not ideal. Oops. Well, we're gonna have to fix that. Play Elephant Tribal, that would be sweet. Ooh, let me see Coder Chris. So anyway, tonight, beta codes if you want them. Ooh, Blue-Black, Karn, Herald of Anguish, kind of like Improvise. Ooh, for Modern. That's super spicy. Do I ever get streamed sniped? I do get stream sniped on occasion. Oh, man. All right, bear with me. This Moto has this weird bug where it reverts back deck lists sometimes for no apparent reason. So we're missing the cool promo Adorn Pouncers. We're missing one Oasis. We're missing Sheffet Dunes X4 in the mana base. One second. Also, Lifecrafters Bestiary, one of in the sideboard over Authority of the consoles, and I think that that's correct. Yes, if you would like to share your beta codes in the chat, you're more than welcome to. You should be able to subscribe up at the top of the stream if you are interested. Yeah, Aftermath cards are a problem, and also Moto's doing this new thing where sometimes if you build a deck, it just doesn't save the changes after Moto closes, and I had to close it when I restarted everything. So I made sure the deck was right, and I had pretty lands and the whole thing, but that's Moto. So how is everyone this fine evening? So tonight we're playing some cats, and we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. M19 Standard, we don't have any new spoilers yet. We'll have Commander spoilers next week. How does one whisper? So I believe that it's down at the bottom. There should be this little, like, chat-looking icon where you can, just send me a little message. Anyway, missed Tuesday's stream because I was playing my first ever game of Modern. Awesome! Modern is such a great format to get into. That's super exciting. That is a great reason to miss a stream. Do you ever think you'll ever get back to Modern decks and make improvements to them? That is definitely on my list. So, yes, I think we will get to that eventually. Dragon Mage, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 5th month in a row. Thanks for always for the great articles and videos. Well, thank you so much for the resub. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. SDCC promos. Richard is actually at SDCC right now and got the promos and maybe is getting them signed by Therese Nielsen. I don't know if he's going to wait in line or how big the line is, but so I don't know. I'm going to try to talk him into doing a giveaway because I guess he got 2 sets because he's with his girlfriend. So he got 2 sets of the SDCC promos. So maybe we'll have a giveaway at some point if I can talk him into it. Love the stream. Standard 5-0 elf lifts. Ooh, well, Steiner, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Standard elves looks interesting. We might have enough pieces now. Clan Caller is definitely a big deal. Manifex, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Hey, what's up, Dan? Good to see ya. Oh, also, yes. What was I going to say? The 13th, I believe, of August, I tweeted about it. They go on sale, so if you didn't get them, the SDCC promos I'm talking about, there is a chance to snag them offline, too. Anyway, let's do our reminders, talk about this deck, get into our league, then we can chat about anything and everything. So, Replay YouTube, that's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube, first episode of a new series coming out tomorrow. Last night we had Against the Odds featuring Arcades, which overall wasn't super good, but we beat Tron doing cool things, and we had some really sweet matchups. So the good matchups helped outweigh the bad ones. And of course, like 5-color Elder Dragons coming Sunday for Much Brew and a sweet budget Magic deck. So lots of cool stuff coming up on the YouTube channel. Hey, what's up, Jengers? Cats in the Cradle? That's not a bad name. Merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, all that stuff. The sponsor of tonight's stream, who actually has their artwork back because I'm a very professional streamer and took the time to do that after accidentally deleting it for the 2nd time in the month. Ridge Wallet, makers of slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. You can get 10% off your Ridge Wallet with the code GOLDFISH over at ridgewallet.com. So thank you to them. Also, yes, one last thing. Kedar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Last thing, donations available down below. Certainly not required, but if you're looking to support me directly, that's the way to do it. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. So, do I ever get disappointed? Well, let's talk about the deck. I will answer the ATO question if I'm ever disappointed, but let's get into our league first so we can actually start playing some Magic. So, we are playing Cats in the Cradle, Cat Tribal for Standard. So, what we have going on is a lot of cats. The cats got a lot of support in Core Set 2019. So we still have the old core of the deck, which was our Amonkhet cats, Regal Caracal, Cat Lord, Cat Token Maker, very strong, Pride Sovereign, not really a Lord, but a very good cat. Payoff really big on its own, makes cats with Exert. So we still have that kind of foundation. Adorn Pouncer, good with Eternalize, double striking good with our Lord, Sacred Cat. But we also got a ton of new cards. The most exciting new card is Leonin War Leader. Leonin War Leader feels a little bit like Hero of Bladehold. You get a 4/4 for 4, already good. You attack with it, you get 2 life-linking, tapped, and attacking cat tokens, so it makes this army in a can. And remember, the cats are benefiting from Coracles, pumping Pride Sovereigns. We have Radiant Destiny as a backup anthem, so they're very, very good. So that's one of our big new additions. Our other big new addition, Ajani Adversary of Tyrant. A little bit strange, but lets us get back all of our cheap cats, puts counters on things, and if we get to Emblem, we just get cats every turn. And then we also got some new cheap stuff. Ajani's Pride Mate, we're not like Soul Sisters in Modern, where we're like crazy life-gaining type deck. Instead, we are kind of gaining incidental life. We can randomly gain life from Vanguards, lifelink cat tokens. So Ajani's Pride Mate is going to slowly grow throughout the game, hopefully every turn getting a little bit bigger, until it's eventually really, really massive. We also have in the mana base Sheffet Dunes to pump our stuff, Oasis mostly to sack to Sheffet Dunes, but it's fine. We have one, oh yeah, we're supposed to have one Scavenger Grounds as well. Almost missed it. Almost missed the one Scavenger Grounds. Just for, like, God Pharaoh's gift. Sideboard, more cats. Ajani on the top end of our curve for control. Also for control, Bestiary, Separate Part to fight through counters, Heroic Intervention for protection. Ideally, we'll already be good against aggro because we have an insane amount of lifelink, but we got Authority of the Consuls and Settle the Wreckage. And then Thrashing Brontodon to deal with artifacts and enchantments. So that's what we're running with tonight. Green-white cats. I haven't played with it all, but I'm very excited to actually try it out because cats are a sweet tribe. They got sweet new additions, so it should be interesting. How do I know if a whisper goes through? It doesn't show as conversation started. Oh my goodness. Are the whispers not working? I actually tested them. I tested it earlier because I had problems with them before. Oh wait, I see one. I would like a beta key. I got one. All right. Maybe I just was not seeing them. Hang on. Beta key incoming. So that's what we're running tonight. And it should be fun, hopefully. So if you sent me a whisper and I missed it, I am in the process of handing out beta keys now. And these are keys. Some of them are ones that Wizards gave me when we had the aborted stream last week to show off M19. So thank you to Wizards for that. Handing out codes. So we're playing a league tonight. Gonna try some cats in standard, and I mean, I think cats are competitive enough. I think we're hoping to play against the red decks and not hoping to play against control decks. I feel like control decks are kind of pretty brutal for our deck to keep up with, but we'll see. We'll see. If you sent me a message, I am currently working through the whispers, handing out the codes. So, how is everyone doing this fine Thursday evening? Sorry for the rough start of the stream again with the internet issues, but I think we're good now. I think we're not having any issues, not dropping any frames. So whatever happened, I think we're good. Yes, if you want to just give away keys, you can also post them here. So I think it might be that Huatli is better than Ajani. However, I really want to try out Ajani. Because it's a new card, and it's a pretty sweet card. So, it's very possible that by the time we get to the end of this stream, we are saying that should be Huatli. But I think it's worth testing Ajani at least. Stone Zono, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. We will definitely play first with cats. And, okay, little bit off curve, but in theory, we draw our lands and this hand's pretty good. 2-drop, gain some life, Radiant Destiny. Hey, what's up, Megpoid? Yeah. Forest, go. Opponent. Duelist X, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Do I own a Ridge wallet? The answer to that is yes, I do own a Ridge wallet. That was actually, so in all honesty, I did not own a Ridge wallet or even know about Ridge wallet until they started sponsoring the stream. And then they sent me one, and it's actually super sweet. Is this deck expensive on Moto? It is super cheap. Well, I consider it cheap. It's like 40 bucks, I think, on Magic Online. It's pretty cheap in paper as well. Favorite tier 1 modern deck? Maybe Hollow One, just because we were playing it kind of early and it's kind of sweet. This hand's kind of shaping up. Let's get in with Pride Mate. Hit our opponent. And rather than playing a Lord, I think we just Adorn Pouncer, step 1. Opponent realizing what's happening. Sacred Cat, step 2, pass the turn. I think you accidentally hid your sponsor's logo. Oh my god, did I? I was trying to make it beautiful and perfect, and I might have actually messed it up. I think you might be correct. Hang on. Ugh, it's hard to get this right. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I see. There we go. Ah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Perfect. That is perfect. Oh, opponent's playing blue-black. Favorite is Tron? Ugh. Tron is definitely not my favorite. Oh, opponent killed Pride Mate. Well, play Sun Petal Grove. Play Radiant Destiny. On Cat. Go attacking. I guess the only good news is our cats are like sort of resilient because they come back from the graveyard. Opponent cycles. Yes, take 6. Our cat's getting there. We gain some life. Hit our opponent. I lost to a deck you played a few times today. I'm kind of rooting against you. This is my first game with Cat, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Oh, Blue-White Control is another good one. I do like Blue-White Control. Scapeshift is probably tier 1, or at least close to tier 1. All right, opponent kills our stuff, but they did it main phase, so that means the Caracal Coast is clear. So play Caracal, make some cats. Get in for 3 with Vigilance, thanks to Radiant Destiny. Watch your instant deck tech for Enchanted Spirits in Modern. Do you think the deck could function without Ether Vials? I think Ether Vial is very good in the deck, but I think it's possible the deck could function without it. Do we win here, right? Oh, we win in all kinds of ways. Easy mode. Thopter Arrest off the top. We could have just pumped with Chef at Dunes, but this also works. And Cat's taking down one of the most expensive decks and some of the most powerful cards in Standard. Grixis Dragons is on the rise, so not bad, not bad. I mean, we had the win without the top deck. If we pumped, we would hit for 12, even through Scarab God, so we didn't need the top deck, but we will certainly take it. I think Bant Spirits is close to tier 1 now. It actually top 4'd the SCG. Well, it's like a team event, but still. Not bad. Shards and Worst, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. And off to a good start with Cats. Off to the 1-0 start. Oh, not bad, not bad. So now we got to try to bring in our control stuff. So, reminder if you're coming in late, I got a bunch of beta keys, thanks in part to Wizards. And also to a bunch of people who got them and didn't actually want them, so thank you to those people as well. Passing them out to anyone who wants to check out MTG Arena. And I have to say, so I played some Arena today, working on Goldfish Gladiators, and it came Arena really improved with the last update. Two of the things that I have complained about before got fixed. Matthew Guitar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Should I buy a... Wait, I have $300 Amazon. I'm considering ordering one of every fetch land. Is it worth it? Yes. I would go with yes on ordering one of every fetch land. Yes, I have beta codes if you need one or want one. So Arena, I gotta give them some credit. No, well, they didn't increase the animations or sounds. I have always been in the I wish you could just turn off the animations camp, but they did one thing that makes it way better, and that is you can now actually make game actions during the animations. Before, you just had to, like, sit there, and then I went to play today, and I was like, oh my god, I'm, like, switching phases and attacking and doing actual magic things, so it makes the animations much less problematic and more like Hearthstone, where, like, sure, there's this animation that's going on, it looks pretty cool, but it's not slowing down the game anymore, which is a really big deal. And they also changed the end turn button, so it's a lot harder to skip your turn. Dragonrith for the 7th month in a row, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh boy, oh boy. We're off to a bit of a late start. I think... What is our best? 25 seconds. 25 seconds. Let's go down Vanguards that probably just die. Go up our control stuff. We do not have that much removal. Maybe go down 1 Radiant Destiny for Supper Part. Try it like that. Oh, we should have sideboarded a little bit earlier. Yes, beta codes for everyone. They're doing a big stress test tomorrow, which hopefully goes well. All right. We're going to keep this. We're going to keep it. Hopefully we just draw land to make our lands untap. Also, end of turn now stops for priority. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Because I know before I would just accidentally... I would click end of turn thinking, oh, like, I can still do something. Like, I was thinking it would go until the end of turn, but it just goes right to the next turn, but they fixed that, thankfully. Favorite Death Grips album? I am actually not familiar with Death Grips. All right, well, while an untap land would have been better, 1-drop is not the worst. We have a million 2-drops to cast. Sleeper cards from M19. All right, opponent's got Champion of Wits. I still really think there could be a way to make Patient Rebuilding work, although the problem is it might just be, like, bad to fairy if budget isn't a concern. I think Elder Dragons are still underrated. Elder Dragon, 5-color Elder Dragons are coming on Sunday, but Vivictus Asadami, I talked a little bit about it last stream. I have been super impressed with Vivictus. I was thinking after seeing your bombardment video, do you think Stitcher Supplier could see play in Modern in the Shriekhorn Narcomoeba? I'm considering running some in a Modern event in my LGS. Yes, I actually think that... I actually think that there is a pretty good chance that it just becomes standard in that slot and that Stitcher Supplier is the best option. So I think that there's definitely a chance that that happens. Well, get in, grow our Pride Mate. Hopefully we start growing lands before we get Scarab God into Oblivion. No Fish Doctor this week. Fish Doctor next week. We have the first episode of a new series I've been wanting to do for a while. Coming out tomorrow, which is just a fun series that I've wanted to do about the origins of crazy deck names. So, like, Panza and Dirty Kitty and all that stuff, so... I don't know why people are obsessed with Billy Joel. I don't even especially... I mean, Billy Joel's fine. I don't hate Billy Joel, but I'm not, like, a Billy Joel fan. Black Mana turn 1... That's a good point. I mean, you got Black Cleave Cliffs. You could probably warp your mana base a little bit for it. Yeah, I had no idea that Andrea was making that video, obviously. So it's kind of funny that it happened to be the same exact day. Oh man, this is not... This is not exactly how we drew it up. Well, getting stuck on lands is not ideal. Sacred Cat, Sacred Cat. Pass the turn. If our opponent has Scarab God, it's so bad for us. It's so bad. Bolas is really good. I have been very impressed. I will admit, I underrated Bolas. And there's the Scarab God, and I think our life is over. Oh, we even drew the Thopter Arrest. I still think our life is over. Well, alright, so get in with the Embalm token. Yeah, if we had a land to kill this Scarab God, we would be okay, but we do not. And we're on turn 6 with 2 lands. Death Grip is a Sacramento experimental hip-hop band that has been increasing in popularity for the last year on their way to experiment with music. Last album, You're the Snitch, was incredible. Well, I will have to check it out. I don't listen to a ton of hip-hop, but experimental hip-hop sounds interesting. So I will try to check them out. Play the land, pass the turn. Yes, I know. Nicole Bolas, I underrated it. 4/4 flyer with upside is good. The discard is good. Sometimes you flip it. You do get blown out a lot, but bone it. Hey, what's up, Meeple? How are you tonight? Opponent draws 1,000,000 cards. I don't even know if we can win if we draw a land here. Next stream, I'm going to be screaming the whole time. Because of, hey, what's up, Kira? How are you tonight? The Chiefs are not my favorite NFL team. I am a Buffalo Bills fan. Oh, no, they discarded another champion. Land untapped. All right, all right, all right. Well, this gives us the slightest taste of hope. Thopter Arrest, get rid of that Scarab God. Swing with... Do we swing with everything? I guess? How do we win this game? Maybe we just swing with Sacred Cat and grow Pride Mate? Hey, what's up, Cavern Skulker? How are you? I've started to follow baseball a little bit more again. I liked it when I was a kid, and then I kind of just stopped following it, but I like the analytical aspect of it. It's like the best boards for like stats and analytics, so I like the Yankees, though. Just from growing up in New York, they were the team that like was on the radio and TV all the time, so when I was a kid. The problem with putting death grips or anything on stream is it ends up getting the stream muted and YouTube doesn't like it. Alright. I don't know if I want to trade this Pride Mate, but then we can't attack with everything. Alright, let's just Sacred Cat. That's fine. Ping in for 1, grow our Pride Mate. Should come to New Zealand. That would be interesting. New Zealand sounds pretty sweet. The Yankees. I guess that is true. Does Goblet Tribal have any hope in Standard? So I think maybe. I'm hoping. Oh no. Death? Alright. Adorn Pouncer Death. Oh, opponent's just removal city over there. Alright, we'll take our beats. Not looking good, not looking good. Lands. I mean, in our defense, we miss lands for 1,000,000 turns. Ugh, not helpful. Maybe we don't even want Separpard. Maybe it's not worth it. I think we're just pretty dead. Play Pride Sovereign. I guess we get in with Adorn Pouncer and drop to 2. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Not enough lands, not quickly enough. I mean, Champion Wits is a 4/4 though, because it was Scarab Godded, so it's not a 1/2, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we're taking out the Separpards. I think that wasn't worth it. We had 2 in. We don't have that many Scarab God answers. Maybe we should just be like leaving in the Radiant Destiny. Maybe should we not be as controlling? Should we be trying to just go like full out aggro with these Vanguards and stuff? Maybe that, like, maybe we just don't win the long game anyway. I guess a Johnny is another Scarab God answer in its own weird way. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Green White Cats is great either, but we're going to find out, hopefully. Bestiary is really good. So what would we cut to bring in the rest of these Vanguards? Intervention in... I don't think they have sweepers though. The bigger problem is Scarab God. Maybe on the play we just got to be very aggressive and try to kill our opponent before Scarab God comes down, or like at least get far ahead before Scarab God comes down. Maybe something like this. This might be our best bet. I kind of want to leave one Ajani on the top end. Although this deck only has 23 lands. That is not many lands. Alright. Huh. Hang on a second. Is this deck really supposed to have 23 lands? This feels like it should have 24 lands. Hang on. We might be getting a bonus round, because I feel like this deck has got to have 24 lands. Alright. Okay. Apparently the people that have 5-0'd with it are paying 24 lands, so... Or 23 lands, so... Alright. I changed up a couple of things. That seems like a very low land count. Bestiary is one of our best cards, and Ajani is good against control, so we'll keep this. Yeah, I think it's maybe worse after sideboarding when we're bringing in like 6-mana Ajani, but if I consider playing Vintage on stream, that would be interesting. Ugh. Alright. We're going to Scattered Grove and play Bestiary next turn rather than play Pridemate. Dragon Skull Summit. Opponent passes. Ooh, War Leader. Maybe Settle's worth it? I don't know. I guess it's close. Play Bestiary. Hope for no counters or braids. Pass the turn. No braids, no braids, no braids. There's an abrade. Ugh, that's not good. Opponent. Maybe Settle's worth it, but they're basically a control deck. It's hard to bring in... Like, our big problem is we're not good at beating Scarab God. Our deck has very limited removal spells. We're kind of trusting to just, like, make enough creatures that it doesn't matter. But the Scarab God is, like, the one creature in Standard that ruins that plan. I do 2 Karns, 2 Ajani, 4-drop Ajani. No need for the 6-drop one. That makes sense. You're on 23 lands in your commander deck? That is crazy. So the thumbnail artist on our videos is Adriano Catani. And he does not have a website yet, but he does have an Instagram where he occasionally... Land, untapped. Ugh, okay. Well, I mean, I think... Oh, man. What do we do? We're playing a 4-drop. Ajani doesn't do much, but it is a Planeswalker and die... Oh, they do have sweepers. And dies less easily. We can War Leader, but it does get... I guess we got a War Leader. Ajani does not do a whole lot on an empty board with no creatures. So War Leader into Ajani is better. Hopefully our opponent is just like playing Nicol Bolas and not killing our War Leader. What's the scoop on rotation? When is it happening? So rotation happens... Rotation happens when Guilds of Ravnica comes out, which is the first week of October. So we got 3 months, 2 months. More rough drafts will be... So I have a very good question for you as far as YouTube content. So every week on YouTube, Against Odds, Budget Magic, Mucha Brew. Those are like the 3 foundational series, let's say. Then there's a bunch of other stuff. Rough drafts, Goldfish Gladiator, Playing Pauper... I might be forgetting another one. But out of those, like, secondary series, which do you like the most? So Playing Pauper, Goldfish Gladiator, Rough Drafts, Harness Lightning, and they have enough energy. Not good. Tiger Faye, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Lots of rough draft votes. Go Magic. That is a series that is kind of even one more level down. That's arguably too many Radiant Destinies. This might be a hard matchup. Well, Ajani, take it up. Not gonna put a counter on your stuff. Pass the turn. 3 Radiant Destinies with 0 creatures. The new History of Set series, I want more of those, but make them longer and more in depth. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I think that's a cool series, too. Deck Doctor, yeah, Deck Doctor is kind of in its own rotation with... there's Bolas. Well, that gives us something to do with our Radiant Destiny. I'll play a Forest. Play Radiant Destiny on Cat. Play a Johnny's Pridemate. Put a counter on a Johnny's Pridemate. Yeah, this feels rough. This feels rough. Opponent kills our stuff, and we just do not have a way to come back. Is there stuff on YouTube that doesn't get posted to Facebook? Richard runs the Facebook page, but I believe that everything was goes on the Facebook. Yeah, Richard playing John, I need to get that to happen at some point. Opponent. So my thinking with Radiant Destiny is there's no way we beat this deck if the game goes long. So our best chance of winning is just by... Yeah, we're not even going to block. Our best chance of winning is by being aggressive and just smashing in and killing our opponent quickly. Oh, this deck has so much removal. Caracal off the top. Lands. Well, now our 23 land deck is flooding out to the extreme. If we ever play a cat, it's going to be huge. Pass the turn. In your modern deck list for Mardu Vampires, would you ever consider putting an Ether Vial? Yes, they're very hard on the budget, but I think the Ether Vial could be good in the non-budget builds. Opponent passes. Oh, deck. Not like this. Not like this. 2 lands and then all the lands. I mean, maybe this isn't the most obscene amount of lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A little heavy, but not that bad. Ugh. Have not done Standard Goblins yet, but it's definitely on my to-do list. And I think this is just game. We can't deal with Nicole Bolas, and we're at 4. I mean, our opponent just cast... Yeah, War Leader's great, but... Well, that was a rough start for Cats. I don't know. I feel like this is a deck that wants to be playing other creature decks and does not want to be playing removal-heavy control decks. Because we don't really have card advantage, like, period. So we're just, like, tossing all of our stuffs out there and hoping for the best. Rough drafts on Arena. That's a really good idea. I wish we could draft against other people. I know it's supposed to be coming eventually, but... Over or under on Shockland reprint for Standard? Someone asked this on the podcast, and I was 75% that they would be in Ravnica block. So I'm going 75% yes, 25% no. Send me a link, T-Money Boots. I'd love to take a look at it. Yeah, that last match was a catastrophe. Ooh, we have our mismatch planes. All right. As long as we draw land number 4 and get to play all these war leaders, that seems insane. How does anyone beat 3 war leader Tron? Yeah, I know. I think it's very possible that our opponent's mulling to 4 with cats, and there's our land. Well, okay. I don't know if we're going to learn much from this match, but I think we're going to win this game. The Commander Clash theme this week is Core Set 2019. Core Set 2019 Elder Dragons going up tomorrow. Ooh, opponent's got all the war leaders. Well, Sun Petal Grove, go. I don't think they will reprint fetches and shocks in the same standard. I would be literally shocked by that. Yeah, let's trade. I mean, we should win the long game. Jeez, so many lands. Graveyard-based deck with Desecrated Tomb. I ended up with Vivictus Asadami, which is actually becoming one of my favorite of the Elder Dragons. Down to 18. All right, play the planes, and well, it is War Leader time. War Leader 1, pass the turn. Graveyard Zombies looks fun. Bone Dragon. There are a decent amount of ways to get things out of your graveyard, and opponent, yeah, calls it a day. That was not that close. Did you hear about the semicolon that broke the law? He was given two consecutive sentences. Good one. Well, Settle the Wreckage seems like a good option. And maybe I kind of want the Bestiary. I kind of just want to outdraw the opponent's deck. Separabard, no. Brontodon, no. A Johnny would be great. It's just so much mana. But if the game goes long, yeah, let's go Bestiary. Sadly, there are no legendary elephants for Elephant Tribal in Commander. Well, we got a legendary bear, so maybe legendary elephant is next on the list. Ooh, Crested Sunmare Johnny's Pridemate. We do need to play a life gain deck. I actually ran into someone that was playing a black-white lifelink deck, and it actually looked really sweet. They were just like a Johnny Pridemate, Resplendent Angels, random life gain stuff, and it was actually really good. This is a 5-0 Moto list with a few changes. The main changes, I mean, it's got all the best cats. The foundation is the same. The main changes are, I don't know why you wouldn't play Sheffet Dunes. It seems like a free roll to play Sheffet Dunes. So I added Sheffet Dunes in a Oasis. And I changed a couple cards in the sideboard. Mostly to have Bestiary. Do I think that the MTGO economy will crash from Arena? Not in the near future. Could it happen eventually? Yes. I definitely am down for another Sunmare deck at some point. What's up, Moto Sobo? Yes, if you would like a beta key, just send me a whisper and I will hook you up. I see there's a couple messages there now. I am getting to them as we speak. And yeah, have fun with Arena because it's pretty awesome. So, Arena vs. Moto, I really, truly, deep down in my heart believe that... Oh, man. We got a sideboard. I really, truly believe that Wizards intends to have both running side by side. That is my actual belief. So many X1s. Let's just cut Vanguard. Try it like that. So that's my thinking, is we're gonna have both programs running side by side. What do you think of my version of Blue-White Monument? Ooh, that sounds sweet. Blue-White Monument is a pretty fun deck. Alright, opponent's mulliganing. Our hand's slow, but we can cycle, and we do have two of the most powerful cats. I mean, that's a big thing. Like, I don't think Arena can have multiplayer. They pretty much said that. And I have a hard time imagining it having modern or legacy. I can't imagine like legacy or vintage. I can kind of maybe imagine modern, but I think a arena modern thing is more likely. So that's my guess, is Moto will stick around for its own thing. Arena might end up replacing Moto for Standard for at least some people. The economy is so weird. Like, yeah, so if you are like a grinder type person, I think the arena economy is pretty bad for you. Yeah, let's Pride Sovereign. If you're like a grinder, I think the arena economy is bad for you. And if you're like a budget / jank player who doesn't do the free-to-play thing, I think it's bad for you. Ugh, that's not ideal. But for a big group of people in the middle, I think it's pretty good. I actually started working on a Turbo Fog deck for Standard this week, so it is something that I have in mind. Alright, get rid of this Pride Sovereign. Pass the turn. Start exerting. Hopefully this Caracal takes the day. Thopter Arrest. Well, let's exert. Make some cats. Yup. Opponent. Cavalier Turtle for the 9th month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. That's also true. Arena might just not be as profitable. But I don't know. Hopefully, I think Wizards' thinking with Arena is it can draw in a ton of new players that Moto can't. And hopefully that happens, because that would be super sweet. Yeah, Standard Turbo Fog is a really fun archetype. Hey, what's up, Star Manny? Man, that was a quick one. That was a super quick one. Well, up to 1-1, but that was not even much of a match. We might actually get to play some Arena tonight or something. So far, we've been going quickly. Yeah, shutting down Moto would definitely lead to some backlash. Let me take a look, monkey. Standard Turbo Fog. That looks solid. I think. So the question for Turbo Fog is, do you have enough ways to deal with like Teferis, maybe Scarab God, Chandras? Because the Turbo Fog deck can be very good at shutting down creatures. But gotta make sure you have enough ways to deal with the non-creatures. So maybe a little bit more on the like Ixalan Binding type stuff. Alright, we get to play first. Alright. This is fine-ish. We got cats! We got cats. Do you think there would be a market for a subscription-based MTGO card subscription-based to track MTGO card prices for high-frequency trading? Would it be different than what Goldfish does? Like, what would be the difference between that and what Goldfish does? For me, playing online is not a possibility at all. I'm not buying cards online. I think that the client is really clunky, paying $10 for a video game like that, and even buying cards after. Yeah, that is a good point. I think there's definitely some upsides to Arena, that is for sure. And not having to pay any money is definitely a big upside for a lot of people. Yeah, it'll be interesting. My question is, can they have everything on Arena? If they can, I could definitely see that happening. But I'm not 100% sure if they actually can have older formats on Arena. Well, we're just going to dump our hand and hope for the best. Opponent passes. Hope for some big cats. Or some Sun Petal Groves. Well, Sun Petal Grove. Play a Dorm Pouncer. Play Vanguard. Visagod! If they play a Shade Whirler, we are going to cry ourselves to literal sleep. Oh, it would be so bad. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Either approach or mill is probably the best way to do it. The only good news is, apart from this Vanguard, we can get all of our creatures back from the graveyard if they get Chain Whirlered. It would be a bit of a slow process. No Chain Whirler yet. Opponent. Scrappy Scrounger. Yup. Thopter Arrest would be sweet. Or like Radiant Destiny to protect. Wow, opponent's going aggro? We're at 23, they're at 16. I cannot believe they're going aggro here. I mean, we do have a lot of things that come back from the graveyard, so it's slightly less brutal than it looks. Radiant Destiny or Thopter Arrest. Alright, War Leader is acceptable. So go to combat, hit our opponent for 1,000,000. I think that they gotta make it so you can play draw eventually on Arena, I think. Favorite Ravnica guild? That's a tough one. It's definitely one of the blue guilds. Jeez. Dimir, Bant? Maybe Azorius even? That's such a hard question. Play War Leader. Opponent's down to 9. And maybe they did this because they know they have a Chain Whirler for next turn. That would make some amount of sense. Let me see, Bird Wizard. Yep. There's Chainerton ruining our day. Ooh, double cast Flame of the Keldburn. Spicy. Opponent. I mean, we can start getting back into... Wow, they're going for it. They're going for it. Yeah. Getting in with the Heart of Kieran. Sure. Down to 16. Opponent passes. This is probably where we do our Radiant Destiny. Ooh, Caracal. Alright, new plan. New plan. It involves playing Regal Caracal. That was a good draw. That looks like a sweet burn deck. I'll get him to see an MTG Goldfish. You should play Feral Prowler over a Dorn Pouncer. Doesn't die to Chain Whirler and replaces itself when it dies. That is a interesting idea. Man, this is where our deck looks super good. We just got Chain Whirlered for 4 creatures, and we are still just absolutely stomping red-black aggro. Stomping them. They're down to 2. We're at 23. If MTGA would have Brawl, I'd be a much bigger fan. I think that there will be 1 versus 1 Brawl eventually. But even from like people that are making Arena, like Chris and stuff, it doesn't sound like they're hopeful about having multiplayer on Arena ever-ish. It was a brutal top deck. That is true. Although, even getting back a Dorn Pouncer is not that bad. But it was a very good top deck. Another one. Another Caracal. Scavenger Grounds. Well, play Scavenger Grounds. Do we win if we attack with everything? I think we do. Let's just attack with everything. I don't think this can go too wrong thanks to War Leader making more cats. Last question of the night. If you were to put Ether Vial in the non-budget version of Marduk Vampires, what would you take out for it? Maybe one of the 1-drops. And opponent scoops it up, and we are still just crushing. Maybe the deck is going to work. Maybe it's kind of working. I don't think we really needed Dunes, did we? Was there any reason to Dunes? Lightning Strike, Caracal, block, block, block. I think they were still dead. Alright. Like, Control deck was bad for us, but we're coming around. Bring in the Authority of the Consoles. Bring in, I guess, Settle the Wreckages. Go down Leonin Vanguard, which just dies to Chain Whirler. Maybe that's a bad idea. What do we go down? Yeah, we might be able to do something extra tonight. I don't know what exactly. Maybe some arena, some more standard? I'm not sure. Heroic for Chain Whirler. Huh. I think we just want a Radiant Destiny for protection. Maybe it's worth it. Or, like, just cut the Vanguards to minimize the number of cards that get wrecked by it. Like, without Vanguard, it gets a little better. Yes, deck actually seems, I mean, we haven't done good against control, but no Johnny? Really? We're going to cut a Johnny? Cut VG for HI? Huh? Vanguard for Heroic Intervention. I see. I'm learning. Still not sure about Heroic Intervention. It doesn't really help us kill our opponent. I can see it being very bad a lot of the time. We are going to cut Vanguard, though. Alright, I'll go up. Oh, there's no... We're going to be tapping out. Yeah, I don't think we're going to Heroic Intervention. A Johnny versus Kieran is bad on the draw. Well, hopefully they don't draw Heart of Kieran. Fortnite for Awesome Dude is extra content. I still don't really have Fortnite hooked up in a way where I can reasonably stream it. Alright. Ooh, Authority of the Consoles. We really need a land. It's so good, though. And we even have Pridemate to combo with it. Oh, that's so close. It's so close. Hey, see you, Monkey Miser. Thanks for hanging out. It is kind of a combo, but what if we don't ever draw more lands? All right, we'll keep it. Chat says keep. We will keep. When do you post Fish Doctor videos? So next one will be going up not tomorrow, but the following Friday. Tomorrow, we're going to have the first of a name series I've been working on. All right, Soul Scar Mage. I mean, Authority is one of the best sideboard cards against this deck, so as long as we hit a land drop, it should be fine. Authority of the Consoles, and we got 2 turns to find it. Yeah, I guess that's true. We're only skipping 1 draw for it. Hey, see you, Bird Wizard. Thanks for swinging by. We'll be back on Tuesday with another one. All right, Kenra. It's tapped. It is not hastily attacking us. I have a mono red Sarkhan deck for Modern. Ooh, that sounds awesome, Bearmit. I would love to. Panarmonitron for Fish Doctor next week. I haven't decided on the Fish Doctor deck for next week. Panarmonitron could be a fun one, though. I feel like Metallic Mimic is just not in a super great place right now. Land. 3 drops. I feel like it's just not in a super great place right now because of Goblin Chain Whirler. And we got a Johnny's Pridemate now, so we don't really need another 2-drop too much. No color good stuff in Commander. I think you have your deck on private at the moment. That's true. It is saving us damage, which is nice. Opponent gets it. Gets it. Oh, we really need a land. Yeah, it is kind of a sweet combo. We're not going to trade. We want our opponent to play creatures and grow the Pridemate. All right. That doesn't actually... That kind of works. It grows and shrinks. So we get a counter, but then we lose a counter. Oh, deck, give us a land. Please. Please. All right. Well, at least we can play something. Radiant Destiny on Cat. If our opponent has a removal spell, it's pretty sketchy. Will you make an update for the budget decks? Usually do a update when new sets come out. So probably, although we'll see. Rotation is a little bit weird. Maybe I'll try to do something where they're getting updated for rotation. That could be interesting. Ooh, let me see SS. Ooh, Hope of Gurper. That's a unique commander. That deck looks fun. Just got like all the good colorless stuff. All right, Rekindling Phoenix. Gain a life, grow Pride Mate. Land deck. We are gonna keep begging until we draw another land. That is another land. Oh man, so chat. If we swing with this Pride Mate, will our opponent swing out? Will they think, oh, they're just a crazy aggro player? I mean, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. Get frisky with our kitty. Hopefully our opponent just jumps right into it, and we get the blowout of blowouts. Come on, come on, you could do it. You could end it. Oh man, a Hazoret too. Ether Sphere. Okay, come on. Send the team! Send the team! Get in for as much as possible! You gotta close out the game, opponent. You gotta close out the game. Thank you for the chat. Oh yeah. Oh! Whew. Yes, do it, do it. Click click OK. Oh! Click OK! Oh, opponent sniffing it out. Doing a little creature dance.
We do think over the long term it will help us innovate much faster, and I wish we had handled the communication in a more all of your patience, I thank you.
Okay. Oh my goodness, they're having all right, they finally get in for 2 or for 4, down to 12. That's a lot of Sheffet Dunes. Alright. Our mana situation's not ideal here. Pass the turn. No attacks. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Their initial instinct was to attack with everything. And then they found it was suspicious, apparently, and decided against it. That's true. The opponent did really agonize over the decision. It wasn't like they just, yeah, automatically didn't do it. So, I mean, if they're sniping, whatever. I would prefer if no one ever sniped, but, eh. Oh, God almighty. Well, this is looking super bad. We're down to 9, and now we just have to settle? That was a great draw for the opponent. 10 out of 10. Okay, game on. Why in the world would you play around settle so much last turn and then just slam with essentially everything this turn? that is some odd choices. That is some odd choices. Okay. I mean, we'll take it. Caracal off the top would be insane. War Leader would be good. Even a green source for Sovereign is something. Alright, well, that is something. So, Radiant Destiny on Cat, Pride Sovereign, pass the turn. 4/4 dodges Lightning Strike in a Braid. Yeah, maybe we tricked them anyway. I don't even know. That was so odd because they agonized so much last time. Oh, Chandra. That's bad. Oh, that's very bad. Man, did they just top deck Chandra and Unlicensed Disintegration? Is that what just happened to us? So now we have like 1 turn to draw a Caracal. Opponent getting in for 3. Come on, Caracal off the top. Gets in. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Yep. Lifelink, sure. Down to 6. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Caracal. Caracal. Land. Yeah, now we're dead. Alright. Oh, that was so close. Current favorite deck for Modern. I'm kind of on a Spirits kick. I don't think Spirits are the best deck, but they are a sweet deck. That was a rough one. Well, we were dead. So our opponent hits us down to 1, and then we don't have a card that can deal with Chandra and stop creatures, so basically, we weren't literally dead on the next attack step, but we were drawing dead to that scenario. Plus Chandra, attack for 3. If they have a creature, we're dead right away. And then untap, even if we don't have any outs to Chandra in our deck, so we're just dead to Chandra. Ha. Yeah, maybe we should be bringing in Brontodon. I guess it does get rid of Hardikiran and does not die to removal. Maybe go down like 1 Ajani. 1 Ajani. Maybe 2 Ajani. I don't want to cut too much out of the low end of our curve. I'm just afraid of cutting all of our low converted mana cost stuff and being too slow. Like, even just having a way to block a Bomat Courier or something seems important. Maybe something like that. I mean, Ajani does die to Hardikiran anyway, so, and also Glory Bringers, etc., etc. Maybe we just cut all the Ajanis and leave the Pouncers. Let's try it like that. That seems fine. Oh yeah, so Arcades for Against the Odds. What did y'all think of that deck? 1. Ooh, I kind of like this hand. Not super happy about paying life with Hashep Oasis, but we even have Radiant Destiny for protection, and Pride Sovereign could get pretty out of control pretty quickly. The life gain of Vanguard is sweet, but it's one of our worst cards. Come on, 2-drop. Ajani's Pride Mate. Off the top. Well, get in with Sacred Cat. Gain a life. Ha. Arcadius was definitely fun. I wasn't 100% happy with how it turned out, but I think it showed off all the sweet things you could do with it, and we got some good wins. I really wanted to make it work in Standard, and I could not get anything that was even that close. Yeah, the question is, are we playing this or cycling it? I think the answer is most likely cycling it. So play Oasis, pass the turn. Yeah, that's the main reason I was considering it, is so we wouldn't have to spend life on our green sources. Scrappy Scrounger. Yep. Corned, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Oh, and we draw Brontodon. We'll play a Plains. Ha. Radiant Destiny or Pride Sovereign? I mean, we don't gotta cycle it right away. We got a million 3-drops to play.
How can you compare? If I could, and if I had, person that lost everything.
Pride Sovereign is the highest upside. I guess, yeah, we should Destiny first.
I can't say no more.
We still gain 2 life, and then this makes Sovereign a 4/4 to dodge a decent amount of removal. So get in, go up to 23. Pass the turn. I think it's worth it to dodge a Braids to play Destiny first. Whew. It's also very good protection from Chain Whirler. So now if we don't draw land, we can just play Scattered Groves and Pride Sovereign. Opponent gets in. Yep. Down to 9. We draw. Well, alright. Pride Sovereign. The worst outcome here is our opponent... has Chandra. Chandra is the one thing we're scared of. If we... I guess Disintegration, too. If we untap with Pride Sovereign, we should just win. Yes, I know. I really want to get the Turbo Fog deck to work. I just haven't made it work yet. Opponent. I guess they can, like, kill Sacred Cat, kill Pride Sovereign. Yeah, that's their plan. But then we just get to run it back. Alright, a braid. Okay. So opponent gets in for 6. Down to 12. But we untap. Get back Sacred Cat. Reality Smasher, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. I just started regularly watching Twitch streams. Your chat is kind of mean to you. I've never thought of that. Really? I think we have a pretty... I've always thought the chat is pretty friendly. Alright. Try it again. The fact that they had to use 2 removal spells last turn makes me think maybe they're running on empty as far as removal. Like, why would you kill a Sacred Cat with an Abrade if you could just Disintegrate your Chandra? I love you all, and I don't feel like you're mean to me, so I think you calling me out on my punts makes me a better player, and maybe even a better person. Opponent. Earthshaker, Kenra. Okay. Well, we are taking 6 and not blocking. Oh. Alright, we're taking 8 and not blocking. Yep. Down to a sketchy 4. Opponent passes. Well, get in with Sacred Cat. Opponent has another Braid. Zaif, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I've been really enjoying M19 Standard as well. Alright. Well, I guess we have to do this now. And pass the turn. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be close, boys and girls. Opponent. Attacks. Attacks. We're back to the dance. Do we just have to settle a Chain Whirler? The problem is then we risk losing to Rekindling Phoenix, but if we don't, we risk losing to Lightning Strike. Double block doesn't help because of First Strike. I mean, we can chump, but that feels really bad. I mean, double block is just a straight up blowout. Like, it has First Strike, so we don't kill it anyway. So just chump with double blocking. The other thing is, if we... that gets us to blown out by another chain whirler. That's the other thing, is we actually kind of want to cast stuff next turn. Yeah, I think we have to. If they have Rekindling Phoenix, that's bad. Because yeah, we can't just keep sitting on settle, because then we're just back to chump blocking again next turn. There is Rekindling Phoenix. Well, come on, Cat Lord. Authority would have been sweet last turn. So play Pump a Cat and attack. I think we just got a chump attack. I think we just play Authority of the Consuls. Double attack to go up to 8. Play a Thrashing Brontodon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So play Authority. Play Brontodon. We're going to lose all of our lifelink. Maybe we just have to attack with 1? We go to 6. That puts us dead to Chandra. So we're in a really weird situation. So here, where we're at is, if we attack with both, our opponent blocks, we go up to 8, but then we don't have any lifelinkers for next turn, so Rekindling Phoenix attack, unless we draw Regal Caracal or Thopter Arrest, we're just dead to Rekindling Phoenix. If we attack with 1, we go up to 6, we're dead to Chandra or like a Lightning Strike. But then next turn, we can pump the cat with Oasis and Exert Pride Sovereign. This is game 3. How are we dead to a land? I mean, we got Authority of the Consuls, so the Hasty Earthshaker can attack. Yeah, I think this is all we can do. So get in with 1 cat. I think this is our best out. I feel like if we attack with both, we leave ourselves with very few outs for next turn. Pass the turn. I mean, we could still be dead if they have the right thing. Not just dead to Disintegration because of, well, not immediately dead because of Brontodon. Always wanted red-black burn to be a thing for Standard. Yeah, we're dead to Chandra and Lightning Strike. What does the black give us in Standard? I think that's my big question. I think burn can be a thing. I'm not sure about the black part of it. So opponent gets in. Yup. Down to 2. Oh boy. Tap Glorybringer. Well, that makes our odds super, super low. I think we have to draw Caracal off the top. Untap. Cargo? Chef it, Dunes. Yeah, there's only two settles, I guess, but we only got one. Yeah, that does it. So we go up to 6, but then we die. Making lifelink cats doesn't help. I mean, they have 8 damage in the air is the problem. So even gaining 5, where you still go to 8 and die. Yeah, that might be our only out, is just to bluff. I mean, it's low opportunity, but... So... yeah, all we can do is bluff. Oh, man. If we can't beat this deck, that's sad. We have so much lifelink. I guess our opponent drew a lot of abrades, but... go attacking. And... yeah, pass the turn. I assume our opponent is just going to attack. It seems very unlikely that they will not, especially since we're at 5, so attacking with only some isn't lethal. Oh, so close! If we Oasis a cat, we're dead. We go to 8, but then our opponent hits us for 8, so our only chance of surviving is that our opponent doesn't attack with both because they're afraid of Settle, the Wreckage. What's up, chicken? Alright. Yep, alright. They called the bluff. Cats. Cats. I kind of miss Squatley. So far, we haven't really seen a Johnny be insane, and I'm pretty sure Huatli is insane. So even though a Johnny is a cat, so it's more on point flavor-wise, thank you for the cheer, Canadian. So even though it's more on point flavor-wise, I don't know. We beat the cat mirror where our opponent mulliganed into oblivion. Ugh. Alright. Well, yeah. A quick reminder before we go on to our next round. The sponsor of tonight's stream is Ridge Wallet. They make super slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. You can get 10% off if you use the code GOLDFISH over at ridgewallet.com. So thank you to them for the support. And on to round number 4. Let's see if we can pull together. For the cats. Yes, plenty of arena codes going around. If you would like an arena code, just send me a whisper. It's down at the bottom, and I will send you a code. All right, we are heading into round number 4. 1 and 2, which means we got to win-win. We got to win-win if our cats are going to feed the children. Well, I mean, this is a kind of hand that we'll keep. Hopefully we go land. No, I don't think Ajani's bad. If I said that, that's not what I meant. More that I think Quatley might just be better in the cat deck in specific. I think that Ajani is a good card, and I've seen it be insane in like the Knights deck and stuff. But I feel like this deck, one of the things it feels like is we don't really have much card advantage. I guess we have some less traditional card advantage with Embalm and Eternalize. But it feels like if things go wrong and our opponent has a lot of removal, it's really hard for us to keep up or recover. If you ever want to see the deck, just ! deck will take you to the list. Alright. Rampager, bouncing. Land? Vanguard. Well, play a Dorn Pouncer. This is a great cat curve if we go land. Hit our boat it. Reminds me of Cats 1.0 stream when Karkle just came out. God, that deck good deck in a tough format. Yeah, that might be true. I mean, a couple of people have 5-0'd with essentially this list. We added some deserts to the mana base, but it's basically that list. Huatli is the card that I've really liked in Cats before. The green-white Huatli, Radiant Destiny. It's just it can be very aggressive, and it's also very good at drawing cards if you ultimate. Ooh, Vivian Reed is interesting. Vivian could be good. I could see that. The ticking up will find us more cats. Like, I think basically I just want something that generates card advantage to some extent. Alright. Green belt bounces. Well, come on, land for Pride Sovereign. That would make us very happy. This might be an interesting and long match. Opponent, yeah, land. That is a land. Well, that means it is... Is there any reason to not Pride Sovereign? We could Pouncer Vanguard. Yeah, Pride Sovereign seems better. Play Pride Sovereign. It's a 4/4. Pass the turn. No attacks. Ooh, killing Nicole Bolas this night. Can you make a mobile command so I can sub to you with Amazon Prime on the Twitch app? Ooh, I will have to figure out how to do that. I don't know if I can do it right this second because I don't actually know how, but yes, I will try to do that. Ooh, let me see. Elvaf. Alright, Hardikirin. Everyone's playing their Hardikirins. Ooh, Standard Nexus of Fate. Nexus of Fate is still on my to-do list. Pretty high on my to-do list. Another War Leader. Well, play Vanguard. Do we want to just keep going wide? The Nexus of Fate deck looks super fun. So many fun cards. Ramp, Tayovas, Nexus of Fate. Hey, thank you, Brug Logan. Apparently, I mean, Pouncer I don't think does much, and Vanguard at least gains us life. So if we're going to exert Pride Sovereign, I think I'd rather just gain a life than have a Pouncer. I mean, we could just Pouncer attack. Maybe that's fine. I mean, I guess we don't really have to exert here. If our opponent wants to, I guess they can block and Fatal Push. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I mean, if they block and Fatal Push, they block and Fatal Push. Yeah, Sarkin's two cards that I have been very impressed with that I did not necessarily think would be good. Sarkin's Unsealing. I guess I was kind of thought that was a sleeper the whole time, but Sarkin's Unsealing is one, and Giganosaurus is way better than it looks. Way better. I'm not sure if this is Stompy or if this is like a Constrictor deck. Alright. Well, we got rid of the Hardikirin. That's something. Giganosaurus. That's like one of my new favorite cards. Apparently a 10-10 for 5 is actually good. Opponent. I don't know how we deal with a Galta. I guess we just block with a million things. When do you think you want Giganosaurus over Galta? I think Giganosaurus works really well in decks that are not necessarily built to support Galta as much, with like the Hardikirans and flood the board with as much power. And they can work well together. Land, untapped. Alright, land untapped. And that means it's War Leader time. War Leader coming down. I mean, our opponent's probably going to play a Galta, and we're going to cry, but no attacks past the turn. All right. Icy Doc for the 4th month in a row. Do I ever let people tickle my beard? I guess if you ask nicely. I don't think I've ever had anyone come up to me and be like, hey, can I tickle your beard? But if you really wanted to. I'm tempted to block, but it's so bad if it goes wrong. Like, another Blossoming Defense would get us. Yes, if you drop from a league without paying anything, or playing anything, you get your money back. I mean, the thing is, none of these things can block, and this gets a Galta creature off the board. But I guess we gotta take it. When I was at primary school, one of the directors had a beard like Santa Claus, and children would ask that. Maybe I've had a child. Ronas, it's not getting better. Thopter arrest. What do we do about this? Like, what is our game plan when our opponent just plays Ronas? Maybe this deck needs more removal. It seems like just 2 Thopter arrests is not a large amount of removal spells. What is it against the odds deck for this week? So last night was Arcades in Modern, because I just couldn't get Standard to come together. Let me see what's winning. Last time I looked, I think it was Desecrated Tomb. Oh, we're getting Galted. I believe. Right now, winning the poll, Desecrated Tomb is off to a pretty good lead. Hardikiran's back. Opponent. No attacks. Passes. We draw more lands. What do we do about this? Ooh, let me see, Verimit. The poll is in the article on the Goldfish site. Oh, that looks like a fun dragon deck. Oh, it's like small aggro dragons. Hatchling, Dragon's Egg, spicy, with Dragon Tempest to go along with it. I really wish Sarkin could also use the mana to activate Dragon's abilities. That would be sweet. Sarkin's on Sealy with Yargle? That's a combo. We have a new donation. Oh boy. Oh boy, from Skippy. Skippy says, hey Seth, she's not here today, but she still hates it when I send her the clips of you saying her name, so Iblin. Well, Skippy, thank you for the donation. Glad I could help annoy your girlfriend. Alright, Sacred Cat. Oh, this Ronas. And now we just lose to Hardikiran. Maybe we need to attack with like Adorn Pouncer so we can get it back. I guess we can do that next turn. Alright. I guess we wait and hope we draw a Thopter Arrest or a Lord. This Heart of Kieran with Rona's pumping is a very fast clock, though. Yeah, pass the turn. I love the Naban deck in Standard and Modern. Such a fun play style. Blue-white, annoying value. Yeah, it definitely is a super fun deck. What are you going to do for your 1 million? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Not on Heart of Kieran, please. I don't know. I didn't know I was getting close to 1 million Twitch views. So I would have to think about that. Ooh, Appeal to Authority. Or also, like, these are the scenarios, like, picture, so we're trying a Johnny, but picture Huatli here. If we, instead of a Johnny, had Huatli, we could play it and plus it once to Ultimate, which is insane. And then we could also just, like, plus on a Sacred Cat and gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, gain 8 life and do that again and again. So I feel like that would be almost unbeatable if we could, if we had Huatli. Not that we have either right now. Oh, okay. Opponent attacks with Ronas. Well, we will chump with Sacred Cat. Yep. Ooh, let me see your Abzan deck. Eminent Doom is a great card. Ooh, that seems like a pretty sweet Ajani shell. Ajani seems great in a Whiny Constrictor deck. All right, deck. All right, Regal Caracal. Oh, it is Regal Caracal. All right. Plans have changed. We might actually be winning now. Regal Caracal. Oh, man. Oh, my God. All right. Game? Game? I think that might be game. Maybe. Perhaps. I mean, we're swinging with everything. Bad things might happen, but oh my goodness, was that a great draw. Wow. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yep. Sure. Let's make 4 2/2 cat tokens. I mean, we lose a lot of stuff, but we gain so much life. Oh, Regal Caracal coming through. Any plans for Horse Tribal before the Lord rotates? Definitely plan on playing another horse deck. As far as Horse Tribal, not 100% sure. I think maybe like if we can figure out a way to do it. There's still just not a lot of horses, but it could be a really sweet against the odds deck. Yeah, we're not counting. I know we lose stuff, but I know we gain a lot of life. I don't think we quite kill our opponent. Opponent goes to 2. We go to 46. All right, pass the turn. Oh, that was a good turn. That was a good turn. I want to play Scapeshit Tetyova in Standard. Yeah, we do have the mares. So we do have like that's still not a lot of horses though. We have the Horse Lord, I guess Metallic Mimic kinda, and then the Cycle of Mares pretty much. Arcane Adaptation, that is an idea. Yeah, I did not say Escape Shift very well. I got stuck like halfway through. Opponent said that was a good draw. You are not wrong, opponent. I was saying the same thing. Whew. Wow. All right, Caracal coming through. What about Commander, Alpha Horse Tribal? That sounds like a Richard deck. I could definitely see Richard playing Alpha Horse Tribal. That sounds exactly like a deck Richard would play. All right, bring in Thrashing Brontodons. Maybe settle the wreckage just so we have a bit more removal. Go down. Leonin Vanguard, I guess. And another Heart of Kieran matchup to kill a Johnny. All right. All right, try it like that. Yeah, so far we've done some really good things when we top deck Regal Caracal at the perfect time. I know, I don't know why we don't kill Richard first. We don't kill Richard first, and then he wins as a result. That happens so often. Yeah, Big Johnny is very sweet. I like Big Johnny a lot. Deck is supposed to go wide. Always exert your Pride Sovereigns. All right. If I get a chance, I will snap exert. I have a very good record against Richard, actually. When we do like our supplemental product battles and Goat Magic, I think I am heavily favored. At least as far as like our past records. But Richard is an awesome boss and a good sport about it, so. But maybe sometime I'll accidentally let him win, or intentionally accidentally let him win. That is true. Maybe I do always get the best decks. Part of it is it's always my perspective that's on camera, so if we do Goat Magic, I try to get the more interesting deck for the most part. Just like so you can actually see what's going on. One thing I really want to do for future Goat Magics is I want to have both hands be displayed, so you'll be seeing both perspectives essentially. So that is a incoming innovation, hopefully for the next time we do one. Can I, Grayson? You need to eat your dinner before you play. Oh man, what is the dinner? That's a big question. That actually, I mean, I guess Grayson should eat dinner no matter what, but the quality of the food. Like pizza? Pizza, everyone eats pizza. Braids is banned though. I guess we play in Legacy. Wardash, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soup's here for our new subscriber. Okay, so like a... Alright, let's just plain Sacred Cat. So like a mono white pseudo cat stack. That could be sweet. We got our Caracal. Yep, I do know a little bit about feeding children. Even though I don't have any children, I was the oldest of a big family. So I kind of got that experience from little brothers and sisters. Opponent. When will we receive an updated Proliferate engine deck? Hopefully soon, because we have Magistrate Scepter now, which seems pretty insane. Ooh, Settle. Surprise Settle could be pretty good. Well, let's chef it, dudes. Get in with Sacred Cat. I think we're going to... Oh, man, this could be insane. I think we're going to Pride Sovereign. And then next turn, we can perhaps Radiant Destiny, exert Pride Sovereign, and just cat our opponent into oblivion. For the Desecrated Tomb deck... Have you considered Boneyard Parlay? Ooh. No, but now that I'm thinking about it, I actually haven't built the Desecrated Tomb deck yet. Opponent. Sure. Doing that after combat's probably better, but... Oh, Nature's Way. Fro the Beard, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoop's here for our new subscriber. We will definitely do a Johnny Tribal. We don't actually have that many Planeswalker Tribal decks left to build, but a Johnny Tribal is one of them, especially now that we just got a new one. Also, Tezzeret, I don't think we've done Tezzeret, and we now have 3 Tezzerets, so... Hey Seth, as someone who has lived in a big city of Los Angeles his whole life, tell me more stories about growing up in small town New York. Oh my god. I don't know if you want small town New York stories. It is unique. It is different, I'm sure, than Los Angeles as far as growing up. Phone passes. Sun pedal. Well, all right. Caracal time. Play Caracal. While they can't attack or block. All right. Go attacking with the War Leader. Makes up lifelink cats. Also attacking. Man, this is when the deck feels great. When we just play War Leader into Regal Caracal, it's absurd. It is so good. Well, I told you a little bit on... I told you a little bit on Twitter about, oh no, Galta. About the Potato Fest. That was my small town's claim to fame when I was growing up. And it is the most embarrassing display of small town. I still do. I don't live in the same town that I grew up in, but I still do live in the middle of nowhere in upstate New York. Hey, what's up, Trinket? It is, oh yeah. Potato Fest is the most embarrassing display of small town, I don't even know. Oh my goodness. At least I thought it was embarrassing, but I guess maybe opponent scoops it up. All right, cats, back on top, back on top. Up to 2-2, which means we can feed the children if we win this last round. So the deck can win. It can win about 50% of the time. How close to Montreal am I? I don't think very. I'm close. The closest major Toronto is the closest major, like, Canadian city. If it wasn't for Lake Ontario, I would actually... I'm pretty close to Lake Ontario. Like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes-ish? South of Lake Ontario. So if there's no Lake Ontario, I could get to Toronto very quickly. But since I actually have to, like, drive around Lake Ontario, it takes, I don't know, 4 hours? Something like that. Not that I go to Toronto often. Alright, we'll play first. Alright, that hand will not do it. This hand, okay. We got our little combo if we get one more cat. Vanguard, Pridemate, cat. It's our best card, but it's 5 mana. To the bottom. We want a cheaper cat. Plains and Leonin Vanguard. Here the ladies in Toronto generally like beard and flannel look. Playing Arena at the moment, what do you think of Board the Weatherlight? Board the Weatherlight's worse. Caracal, we put you to the bottom. Board the Weatherlight, I think, is worse than I wanted it to be. If it could hit lands, it would be much better. I think it can still be okay in the right deck. Alright. Abrades. Gets in. Well. Alright, let's trade. Come on, deck. More Vanguards. Cheva dudes go. I mean, we'll get to this Caracal eventually. Have you ever considered You Win the Game Tribal? That sounds like a perfect against odds deck. I've played many of the You Win the Game cards individually, but I have not played many. I've not played Tribal. Are we killing this? I guess. Yeah, let's just do it. I mean, if we play this Caracal, hopefully we just win, and we don't want our opponent gaining life. You can't lose the game Tribal could be fun, too. Alright, tap land. Opponent's down to 2 cards. Instant regret. Oh, double instant regret. Alright, maybe that Thopter Arrest was a bit greedy. And now we might just get Resplendent Angeled. Give us a land, deck. Give us a land, please. Please. Or other Thopter arrest. Tap land. Oh, the angels are coming. No. Toolcraft Exemplar. Come on, deck. Be good. Adorn Pouncer is not our definition of good. The problem is now if our opponent just draws a land, they win. That is the problem. And they draw a land, so they win. Our deck does not play much removal. 2 Thopter arrests, and that's it. And I don't think we can win now. Yeah, opponent gains 5, makes a 4/4. I actually didn't realize that Resplendent Angel was a thing that... Oh, alright. And we scoop it up. I didn't actually realize that Resplendent Angel was a thing. I thought this was Mardu Vehicles, so... I was thinking that Aethersphere Harvester was probably about as good as it got for their deck, and I was a little bit wrong. Resplendent Angel, so keep that in mind for game 2. Yeah, our deck is the opposite of mono removal. We're like just the tiniest touch of removal. Well, that wasn't great. We have played, I think, 100%. Well, no, game 1 we lost to a Scarab, or match 1 we lost to a Scarab God deck. But we have played 100% outside of that match, Heart of Kirin decks. They have, every single one has been a Heart of Kirin deck. Alright. Bring in the Settles. Go down the Ajanis. Why didn't you go the Eerie Interlude Blink route with Arcades? Seems more your style than going Infinite Mana route. So, Arcades, my thinking... they have a Braids. Yeah, that's fine. So, my thinking with Arcades is... I tried to do just, like, Arcades Beatdown. And because Arcades only works with Defender, it felt like it was just a really bad version of a Doran deck. So... because of that, I figured that having the combo, oh my god, having the combo was, almost past the turn there, was the way to, like, make the deck the best at what it did. So maybe it wasn't right. I like the Eerie Interlude idea. That could be super fun. Hit our opponent. How high are you on Radiant Destiny? Feels like a win more card. I think it's slightly better than it looks, solely because it is one of our ways to not just lose almost our entire board to Goblin Chain Whirler. So I think that gives it some additional value in our deck. We lost to Blue-Black Control, and then we lost to Red-Black Aggro. Yeah, I feel like, so far, the two big takeaways I've had is I feel like the deck could use more removal. Ew, alright. We've been disintegrated. I feel like the deck could use more removal, and I really miss Huatli. It is not Huat in here. Not even a little. Get him a Vanguard. What do you think about 4-color Coco walls with Doran and Arcades? So one of the things I kind of realized building around Arcades is I don't think it actually works that well with Doran, even though that might sound a little strange. Oh man, come on, Resplendent Angel, answer. Scattered Groves. Alright, play Scavenger Grounds, play Brontodon. Play Adorn Pouncer. Gain some life. Get in with War Leader. So Doran works with non-defenders. And then the problem with combining them together is Arcades only pumps defenders. So if Arcades like only work with defenders but pumped everything or let toughness work for everything, it would probably be fine. Or if it was the other like vice versa. But they're actually really hard to build around because Doran wants like Treefolk Harbinger and Nykthos, and those cards don't really work with how do we do this? If we swing at our opponent, 3 opponent blocks here, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. If they block here, they take 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ugh, so we're still 1 short, and then they have Resplendent Angel. Yeah, I feel like we might have to attack our opponent. I think we might have to just ignore the Chandra. If we send to it Chandra, Fatal Push can also blow it out. Wait, so we sack Chef at Dunes, swing everything at our opponent. Opponent blocks with Angel here. 4, 8, 11. But then our opponent untaps, Resplendent Angel, goes back up to 6, makes a 4/4, but that does cost them their whole turn. I think we just ignore Chandra. Favorite iteration of Counter's Company? I haven't played a lot of Counter's Company decks, so I don't know about the all-in version. I kind of like the Value Company decks, but they're probably not as competitive. Night Out for the 4th month in a row. Glad I caught you tonight. It has been about a month since I've been able to watch you live for good reasons. I got my first job as a mathematics instructor. Keep up the great content. Well, Night Out, thank you so much for the subscription, and congratulations on the job. Hey, see you, Matthew Cabin. Thanks for swinging by. We will, of course, be back on Tuesday with another one. All right. Yeah, we're going phase. We're going phase. So, sack, trigger, everything in our opponent. Actually, maybe we don't attack with this. Yeah, hit our opponent to 1. Should have added Phoenix to the Arcades deck and played 4-color mill. Ooh, that would have been a spicy way to go about it. Hey, congratulations, Sniper. That's awesome. What do you think about running Angel yourself, since it's quite easy for cats to gain life outside of activations? That could actually work. I wonder... I mean, I think it could work, although it might be better in a... Actually, we have coming up. So, a couple days ago, we were debating what to stream. The Artifact deck, the Cat deck, or the Angel deck. And the Angel deck is definitely coming. Ooh. Alright. Well, that makes me happy. We actually got rid of the Resplendent Angel. That's a pretty big deal. Our opponent does still have a Chandra, but... I think our opponent figured they were dead to Blossoming Defense, so they had to block. If you tell me stories about small town in New York, I'll tell you stories about the Suburban LA Homeowners Association. Oh, they be crazy. Okay. Well, maybe I'll have to hear about some suburban LA life. Opponent digs up Chandra. Alright, PNLR's not bad for our opponent. Opponent casts it. Yup. Gets in was crappy. Yup. Down to 15. Well, we drew Caracal. We're gonna cast it. Play Caracal. Caracal's like always our best draw, it feels like. Trigger. Yeah, I mean, let's stay on the ignore Chandra plan. I think our plan is to kill our opponent. Oh, no. What a good draw for our opponent. Opponent blocks and blocks. We lose a cat. Opponent's down to 3. Wouldn't it be sweet to see the cat deck go up against the rat colony deck? That would be very on point. The kitties are doing all right, Frostosy. We're 2-2. Which we'll see. We'll see. We're down a game in this match. Good news is it means we'll be able to wrap up with something. I'm not sure what yet. Momir, we could jump over and play a couple games on Arena. That could be fun. Show off the new and improved playing while animations are going. Phoenix Tribal looks sweet. I don't think we do like a whole league, but we could play a couple random games on Arena. Opponent hits in a braid, kills our thing. Yup. And gets in. Sure. I mean, yeah, I don't think because we only will probably have like an hour maybe-ish before we wrap up the stream, so we probably wouldn't be able to play a whole thing, but we could play a couple matches and just talk about the improvements and have some fun. Another angel. Opponent passes. This angel's gonna beat us, isn't it? Good Lord. The Angel of Doom. You should ask Wizards to help you get your Saffron Olive Arena name. I work in branding, and that kind of stuff is actually pretty important. Yeah, I'll have to reach out to someone and see if I can get that switch, because that would be sweet. We attack with everything. Opponent goes to 1 and loses Pianalar if we sack Chef at Dunes. Opponent can make mana, make an angel. Alright, let's... Opponent blocks. The big problem is this angel. That is what's ruining our day. Pass the turn. Yep. Resplendent Angel is really insane if you can't kill it. And that is where we're at. So I'm assuming our opponent just gives us lifelink with Chandra and makes a 4/4 and gains some life. Yeah, I don't think Eternalizing does much there. I think the problem we're dealing with is this Resplendent Angel. Wow, opponent's not going to. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll take it. Down to 8. Takes up for mana. Pianalar. Yup. And more stuff? More angels. Well, attack our opponent. Okay, we're gonna play the fun sub game of how much will our opponent attack with. Opponent blocks. Yep. Pass the turn. Well, we'll see. Swing with it all, opponent. Adds mana. I mean, our opponent is incentivized to swing with everything to try to kill us. If they do that, we could steal the win. Pumps Angel. Plays a land. All right, they only attack with one, so we still settle. They still have an angel, though. Oh, my goodness. Opponent passes. Okay. So, play... I guess we play Radiant Destiny. Or do we need to play Pride Sovereign? Destiny puts them to 1, but they still got the Angel and the Lifelink. Is Pride Sovereign Pride Mate better? We still put them to... We attack here, Pride Sovereign Pride Mate. Seems like the chat likes Destiny. Lately, I've been rewatching BoJack Horseman, Brian Okafor. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite show, but it is a good show. I mean, the thing is, they can block Angel on Cat. Alright, so we attack our opponent with Brontodon. Opponent's gonna block. The Third Tail, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Play Pride Mate. Play Pride Sovereign. Pass the turn. I mean, we're going to 1. If our opponent attacks, pumps Angel, Chandra's, we go to 1. I don't think attack with all is all that beneficial, especially since we want to pump our Pride Sovereign. We're trading a cat for 1 damage. I mean, hey, thanks, Third Tail. I don't know if that's... I can't say for sure if that's correct or not, but it doesn't seem like an obvious punt to me. Basically, we would have traded a cat for 2 life and 1 point of damage. I don't know if that's worth it. Respun to Angel. I mean, with 2 extra life, we're still dead to like a lightning strike or something. Opponent. Gonna get in. Hit us. Yep. Makes an Angel. We drop to 3. Yeah, I guess exactly shock would be a thing. Doomfall. Well, I guess cat token? Actually, maybe it's got to be Brontodon. Yeah, I think it's got to be Brontodon. Spam Dude, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. We don't have lethal though because they have an angel coming. Caracal? Pouncer. And now I believe we're back to being dead. Ugh. Yeah, I think we're dead. Resplendent Angel on Cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Adorn Pouncer. Go attacking. But this puts us dead still. Our opponent blocks. We go up to 7, but Resplendent Angel Chandra is 7. So we are exactly dead. I mean, if we kill Chandra, that doesn't help us, because then our opponent just is like, sure, Chandra's dead. Swing back with our angels and you're dead. Oh, you mean kill Chandra like a whole bunch of turns ago? Maybe that was the right thing to do. Our opponent would have been at like 20 life or something though, so I don't know. We made a choice to try to kill our opponent. Our opponent drew exactly enough cards to not die when they were at 1 life for a while, so I honestly don't know. Maybe we should have killed the Chandra a whole bunch of turns ago, but at that time it felt like forcing our advantage and trying to win the game, because the problem is our deck has like 0 removal. We have just like no removal spells, so we can't really win if the game goes long. If the game goes long, Resplendent Angel by itself will beat us basically every time. So, I don't know. Could it have been wrong to not kill Chandra? It certainly could have been, but I think there's a pretty good chance that if we killed Chandra and our opponent was still at 12 or 14 or 16 or whatever, then our opponent would just have a huge board of angels and they wouldn't have had to chump blocked with their angels and we would have been dead from that. So, I don't know. So, I don't know. So the cat deck, it's got some powerful cards. I mean, definitely open for debate whether we should have done something differently in that last round, but the end result is we finish 2-3. Definitely not a exciting result, and I guess my feelings on the deck were we didn't really get much of a chance to do stuff with the Johnny. It basically was a card we had to sideboard out most matchups. I'm really not sold on it. I think, to be fair to a Johnny, probably should be tested more somehow, but it's hard for me to see, other than the fact that a Johnny is a cat, it's hard for me to see how it's better than Huatley in this deck. And the couple of problems we ran into were, one is we just don't have removal. We have 2 Thopter arrests, so we're basically playing this weird, like, try to race you before you play Scarab God or we lose, or try to race you before you play Resplendent Angel or we lose. So I feel like just 2 Thopter arrests might be a little greedy considering some of the creatures that just win the game on their own. So maybe 2 removal spells is just cutting it a little bit close as far as actually being able to survive Scarab Gods and Resplendent Angels. And a way to just force through damage, which maybe that's Huatli, but also like Appeal to Authority or something. Because we ran, I mean, even though we beat the green deck, we ran into some situations where it's like, our opponent plays a Ronas, they got some big things, and we're kind of just hoping to get a lucky top deck, or we can't really keep up. So those would be the things that I would be interested in. Would be more removal, probably Huatli over a Johnny, but very well could be wrong there. That's just my personal feeling. And some way to just like force through when the board stalls out. So the other thing is we don't really have any way to deal with our low removal. All of our creatures, a lot of them are powerful, but they're ground creatures. So we didn't really run into it this game, but I imagine like an Angel deck with Lyras and Shalais. I don't know how we ever really keep up with that without any more removals. So anyway, so that was our league. What time is it? 8:19. So it might just be Momir. I was thinking about trying to do Arena, but by the time we jumped over to Arena, we'd probably only get to play a couple of games. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to jump over to Arena for probably like 2 games? Or should we just do a nice relaxing game of Momir? That is a question. Arena, Momir. Arena, you do Yuseth, Momir, Arena, Momir, Arena. Get into Penny Dreadful. That was an oddball one. Alright, so it seems like a relatively easy split. So I think... Okay, so I think the plan is this. Since we don't have that much time before the stream ends, it's already 8:20, so we only have like a half hour or so. So how about this? We will do a game of Momir tonight, but then for one of our streams next week, instead of playing on Moto, we will play a sweet M19 deck on Arena, and we will do so I don't know if it'll be Tuesday or Thursday. We'll probably play a modern deck the other day because people have been asking for that. So we'll just do a full Arena stream for our standard deck next week. So let's do Momir tonight, and then we'll just dedicate the entire stream to Arena next week. So Momir list. At the top of our Momir list, if you're interested, we have Commandos Echo, Colonel Frogfoot, Lockdown, also Shizer, Chicken Fajitas, Death Sprawl. Don't worry if you are someone who was cheering for Arena. Like I said, full standard Arena stream next week, either Tuesday or Thursday. Not even firing up Moto. We're just gonna fire up. We'll do a competitive event on there, play some sweet new cards, check out all the new stuff. So we will do that for our standard stream. So, and plus, Momir is really fun. Like, it is really fun. So I think you will enjoy it. It's just such a fun, wacky format. Hey, what's up, Strength of the Tens? Yes, more Arena is definitely in the works. I'm trying to feel it out. So far, I would like to do more stuff on Arena. So, Commandos Echo, Colonel Frogfoot, Locto, Shizer, Chicken Fajitas, and Death Sprawl. Send me a message. Send me a challenge if you're on the Momir list. If not, we will open it up. Commander's Echo coming through. So here's the thing I've run into with Arena, and I'm still trying to figure out. Momir, I will explain it as we get into this. I will also add the Momir lay. Gotta have the Momir lay. Can't Momir without the Momir lay. So far, the couple of times we've done Arena, it just hasn't been as viewed as Magic Online, which I actually found it surprising, and maybe it's only been a couple of streams, so maybe it's just natural variance, but it actually was less popular somehow, which seemed really strange. So I'm trying to figure out what people actually want to see. I do not have the new chair yet. The new chair hopefully will be here for next week. But it is, I live in the middle of nowhere in upstate New York. I can't just go and get a nice chair, unfortunately. We need a good chair store. That's one of the downsides. I'm sure if you were... Yeah, sorry, fajitas. If we happen to get in another one, you'll be on the top of the list. We'll see how this one goes. So Momir. Momir is a format that is very unique. It's a Magic Online format. You start at 24 life, and you have a deck that is 100% lands, and you have Momir Vig, Simic Visionary, the Avatar. So it makes you start 24 life, also allows you to, each turn, one time, pay X mana, discard a card. So right now we're going to pay 2 mana. We are going to discard a island, and you get a random creature of that converted mana cost. So random 2-drop for us. Burial Setchar, 2/2, can pay us no mana to pump it once each turn. Opponent got an Erishan Cleric, so it is super wild. You learn all kinds of weird fun things. Ooh, Horse Deck Liger. Opponent. Okay, that looks sweet. So it's like, not straight up horse tribal, but kind of like life gain horses, sort of. I like it. Alright, so random 3-drop. We get... No, I need to go to Larry's Leather. Oh, no. What does this do? Oh, my God. That's like the worst Momir card. Returning to the hand, so it destroys a creature, but we gotta bounce 3 lands? No. Has anyone ever played this card ever? It's kind of funny. Apparently it's a wizard that can turn things into sheep. Oh, man. Not good for Momir, though. Snow basics are not legal. You can only use normal basic lands. Instead of Momir in the future, how about viewer battles, non-tier stuff? That could work. Maybe we open it up so if you want to play Momir, that's fine. But if you would rather play like Standard or Modern or something that I have a deck in, that could be fine too. Mojo Stow is on Moto 2. We've only played Mojo Stow a couple of times. It is definitely a even wilder Momir. Opponent. Chameleon Spirit. Choose a color. Power and toughness equal the number of permanents of the color. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's make a 4. Come on. Something good. Yeah, you can't play non-basics either. Wait. Oh. Alright, doesn't do anything. Just a 2/2. So, what are your predictions for Shocklands? What card is broken with haste? So do you think when we go back to Ravnica, Guilds of Ravnica in a couple months, are we going to get Shocklands? We played Cats. It is kind of mid-rangey. Whoa. Upside down card. Also, what do you think of these new Magic packs for Magic Online? Yeah, I like the viewer battle idea. No shocks until the 3rd set. Oh, chat is not... Oops. Thank you, Vermin. Fixing. There we go. Chat's back. Personally, I think it's likely to happen. Starting with the fall set. I think it's likely. But I don't know if it's not definite, that's for sure. We would have near perfect mana. Well, the thing is, remember, we're losing the fast lands. And we're also losing the cycling lands. So there will be, when it attacking red creatures get +2/+0, white creatures. All right. So kind of a fun aggressive commander, but not good on our board. Yeah, pass the turn. I don't think shocks are actually that insane in Standard. Horizon Canopy, they should print Horizon's Canopy as a cycle. I think that would be fine. I think it would actually be fun. One of the things we've learned or at least that I believe strongly, is mechanics like scry, cycling. They're just such good mechanics for the game because Magic is a high variance game, and having those mechanics, especially in limited, but also in constructed, is just these like tiny little ways that Wizards can take the edge off the variance without like specifically breaking any archetype. Ooh, Steel Hellkite is a pretty excellent one. When it blocks or become blocks, 3 damage to that creature. All right, not great. Pass the turn. Yeah, I mean, Shocklands, if they had Shocklands and Fetchlands, that would be insane. But I think that, like, just Shocklands, I honestly don't think they're, like, that much better in Standard than just, like, the Checklands that we already have. Like, they're fine. They're good. It's nice that you can play them untapped on turn 1 if you want to. But I don't think they're significantly more broken than any number of land cycles. In formats with fetches, well, we already tried fetches and shocks, even though they weren't really fetches. They were the Battle for Zendikar lands, but that was a disaster that made decks $1,000. Like, that was, the format was somewhat fun, I think, but the mana being that good, and remember, we're playing Standard, so there's no Blood Moons, there's no Wastelands, there wasn't even, I don't believe, like, Ghost Quarters or Field of Ruins, so we basically just had mono 5-color good stuff decks, 4-color, 5-color good stuff decks, and that was the format. 7 mana Dino Lord. Yeah, it definitely made it very expensive. But I think without fetches, shocks are just like another fine. Wait, actually, huh? Oh. What? Moto is so bugged. What? There was an upside down card. I'm glad we're streaming this, because that is the weirdest bug I've ever seen. Or, I mean, I've seen some weird bugs, but that was a weird one. So, so opponent discarded a card, and it went in the graveyard face down for no reason. And then it let him return it with a Myria Shepherd. What in the world is happening, Moto? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a non-land because it's upside down. Oh, man. A Myria Shepherd's a good commander card. Should probably play a Myria Shepherd more often. I mean, you got to be kind of like heavy white, but... Guardian of Vitu-Ghazi. I am unreasonably excited for Ravnica. Ravnica has had good standards. It's had good limited. I have very high hopes. I mean, I was even more excited for Dominaria. Oh, all right. Stormtide Leviathan. That changes things. All lands are islands. Only creatures with flying and island walk can attack. Well, we probably just win with Stormtide now, unless our opponent hits removal. Oh, it's gonna be good. So green white cats, we finished 2-3. I will update the messaging so everyone knows that we're wrapping up with Momir. So we finished 2-3. I think the exact build that we played, it felt like it needed some work. It was very removal light. So I think that could be better. And I really I miss Swatley. Someone, Veriment, I swear, the one stream that you missed, we played Momir and got landwalked like crazy. There's the face down card again. So Momir is free to play. There's one exception. You have to have the Momir avatar, which I think usually costs like $7-ish now. So other than that, lands are free. So if you have the avatar, you can play Momir all day, every day. And it actually is fun. I think I would get sick of it if it was my primary Magic format, because it is like very high variance, but you see cool creatures, you do cool things. Ooh, man. That is a 10/10 Stormtide Leviathan, and everything is islands. Alright. So hit our opponent for 10. And I think Stormtide probably getting there. Did I get your Whisper? No? You should send me one right now if you need one. Oh yeah, why we're still here before we leave, if you I don't know why I didn't get it. If you want a Magic Arena beta code and have not got one yet, send me a Whisper, and I will gladly hook you up with a beta code. I got a bunch from Wizards, got a bunch from other people who gave theirs away, so... We need Ally Fastlands reprinted, so a playset of Blackleaf Cliffs doesn't cost $200. Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. That's another... I think that's another... Well, partly Jund, but I think that's mostly Hollow One. The Rise of Hollow One caused so many ridiculous... yes, if you have legitimate beta codes, feel free to post them in chat. Verimit, so I would love to give away your beta codes. I don't know about the raffle thing, because I feel like a lot of people already have gotten their beta codes. I was expecting that I'd be getting tons of Whispers asking for them. So I don't know if we have enough people that actually need them to do a raffle. But if you'd like me to give them away, I would gladly help. I think my plan is, it looks like I'm still going to have some codes left over, or if other people give them to me, so I wanted to make sure that I hook them up with the stream, and I will do it again on Tuesday for people that weren't here, and then if I still have codes left over, I will give them to YouTube with the Goldfish Gladiator video. Yeah, hopefully the title has changed. We did our Cat League, and now we're just playing a fun, friendly game of Momir to wrap things up. If you need one, send me a message. Or a Whisper. I have 0 Whispers right now. It's down at the bottom. The little chat icon. What is my Moto collection worth ballpark? Maybe... it depends on how you count it. So part of the weirdness of calculating Moto values is all the random commons and uncommons end up counting as like a penny or 2 pennies. And when you have, I think I have like 60,000 cards in my collection. So a lot of those pennies add up, but it's not like you can really sell those. So I think on paper, if you plug my collection into like Goldfish, it's probably like around $4,000 maybe $4,500. Maybe between 4,000 and 5,000, I would guess. It fluctuates, but some percentage of that is those 1 cent cards and aren't actually worth anything. So I would expect like $1,000 or dollars or more is those cards. Why are my Whispers? They were working earlier. All right, all of a sudden I got a bunch of Whispers. All right, if you whispered me for a beta code, your beta code is incoming. Beta codes all around. All right, opponent leads on a swamp. Sniper, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, Stu hasn't been around as much. Hey, it's Stu! Stu, would you like a beta code? I have a beta code for you, Stu. Actually, how many of you are already in Magic Arena? And Divining Witch, alright, basically does nothing. Yeah, it basically does nothing. So how many of you are already in Arena? And if you're already in Arena, what do you think of it? What is your Arena opinion? Also, if you asked me for an arena code earlier and I didn't send you one, make sure to check your messages again, because I will make sure everyone who whispered will have one. Suncolor Raptor. I am, my brother wants one. It is fun. So the beta code is for MTG Arena, which is the new digital client of Magic, which actually... what sets it apart from the old version is there's actually a free-to-play mode. So you can actually play Magic online without spending any money. Ooh, we have a $5 donation, XXX Death 420. Thank you so much. No message, but I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been playing since 1995, and this is a game changer. I really hope so. I think Magic Arena has potential to be a game changer. I still, as someone who's played Moto for a long time, I still have like this skepticism about Wizards and digital products that's just like sometimes hard to shake out of the back of my head. But they made some really big strides with the last update, and I think there's a chance that it ends up being a really big deal. Which is, it is awesome. Like, it is awesome. One of the... I mean, we live in a digital world. So one of the things Magic, I think, really needs to catch up, or not catch up, because Magic is doing well, but to keep pace, let's say, with the 2018 and the gaming industry would be a real good digital client, and I think there's a chance that Magic Arena is that client. Being on, if you click the little, down by where the chat is, below where the video is, or the stream is, there's a little chat button. You can, if you click that, you should be able to whisper me. Lesser Gargadon, 6-4 for 4 when it attacks or blocks sack a land. That's brutal. Well, we're probably just going to attack into that. If our opponent wants to sack a land to kill one of our things, that is a big win. Any economy fixes? No. Oh, Chalmano actually seems pretty good in Momir. Economy is still one of the biggest things that Arena needs to work on. And that is the thing. They have come a long way with the actual gameplay, which is awesome. Excuse me. So even the things we were talking about earlier, like being able to play during animations and the end of turn stuff, I think they're going to actually end up nailing it with the client, at least for like standard play. I don't know if you can make legacy work on it, but for standard, I think it's going to be really good. So I hope they figure out the economy stuff. Oh, excuse me. Had to use some water. What's up, Killagerm? How goes it this wonderful Thursday evening? All right, let's make a 5. Discard an island. Also, if for some reason you can't figure out how to prevent all damage that would be dealt to by artifacts, if you can't figure out a way to message me or whisper me, rather, you can also send me an email. That works as well. Hey, thank you, Strength of the Tiger Tens. Did I receive a whisper? Yes, I just got a whisper, but the username is not yours. Maybe they come slowly or something. They seem to pop up at random times. Oh, Twitch. Twitch. Opponent, Magnetic Sliver, the biggest of the Sliver Lords, although odds of our opponent hitting more Sliver is not super high. All right, pitch an island. Ooh, what do we copy? This is legendary. I guess it's a Sliver. Slivers all around. Wait, beginning your upkeep. Oh, it is a token. Doesn't actually work. Yeah, the game against the Wizard deck was absolutely insane. Eminent Doom, I had never seen that card be really good, and it was absurdly good in that match. The whole point of Arena is you can get slow played forever and can't do anything about it. I think that's not the point of it, but more like an unfortunate side effect. Honestly, I've heard a lot of people talk about that, and I haven't had that happen very much in my experience. So maybe I'm just really lucky. I don't really know why, but I see like threads on Reddit and stuff on Twitter of people talking about that, but I just haven't really run into that personally. Blade Wing the Risen. Well, it's a big flyer. We're getting to one of the classic Momir board stalls. Yeah, just do that guy, Doc, and I will hook you up. Twitch can be goofy sometimes. So we ended up 2-3 with kitties. Although, oh man, that card is so bad. So our opponent cannot attack except for with Legionnaire or with artifact creatures, which I guess is this thing. There was some debate over whether or not we could have won one of the matches or one of the games. I still, maybe. I'm still not 100% sure. Oh no. Forced to play an island. Veriment, we're going to get island walked. I know it. We got stuck playing an island and now disaster will strike. Alright, discard the island. I've been debating... Ooh, Pestilence Demon. That's sweet. I've been debating investing money into Moto deck, but I'm skeptical because Arena's coming out. Do you think Moto is worth getting into? I think the answer is yes. I think that Wizards really does intend to have both clients running. I think the answer is doubly yes if you're looking at playing like Modern, Legacy, Commander, because those formats are... If they're ever on Arena, it's not going to be for a long time, like several to many years. So if you're thinking about those formats, if you're just interested in Standard, jumping onto Arena and playing the beta for free is definitely a pretty legitimate option. All right, opponent's going to get frisky. I guess we can just block that forever and kill this, and I don't know how our opponent ever wins. Seems like a good deal. Chow Man over Sakro and Legionnaire is so bad for our opponent. I think that it's possible that Modern shows up eventually. I think if it does, based on like what we've seen with Wizards trying to add multiple sets and stuff, even for just Standard in the beta, I think if they did eventually add Modern, even that I think would be several years in the future. And so I think what would happen is, if that was ever going to happen, I think they would create like Arena Modern, which would go back to whatever. The rumor was like Shadows over Innistrad, but something like that, like a very, very small Modern. And then if that proved to be extremely popular, maybe we would see them try to backfill sets over the course of like years and years. Because that's basically how Moto was. Like they released with sets, but then we were having up until like, I don't know, the late 2000s, Marcadian Masks and stuff like that were being released. So I think that that's probably the progression that we would see. Yes, the single best / most important thing Arena can do would be to add dusting or trading. I've really come around on the economy. Or the non-economy, like the client stuff. But the economy still needs some work. Trading or dusting is the easiest fix. I wanted to be sporting and give our opponent a chance to hit a phage and lose. So I figured that's a sporting thing to do in Momir. If you know you're going to win, make a 7-drop. If the Magic gods don't think you deserve to win the game, they can give you a phage and you can lose. Thank you for the game. Good game, Commander Zacko. Good game, good game. There was a post on the finance subreddit. One of the commenters in the MTG Goldfish most mentioned Dan Brock article that never got published for whatever reason. One of Bach's commenters said he believes Hasbro is getting prepared to move Wizards of the Coast headquarters to Rhode Island. If they move to Rhode Island, lawsuits would have to be filed in that jurisdiction. And Rhode Island does not treat equity lawsuits the same welcoming hands as other states. Is that true? I have absolutely no idea. It sounds like an interesting theory, but I know Hasbro does have something in Rhode Island. They did HasCon in Rhode Island. I have no idea if they'd consider moving Wizards there, if that would have anything to do with lawsuits. That is the first I've heard of any of that. It seems crazy to me that they would move their company just to break the reserve list or to try to like minimize the chance of a lawsuit. That seems like they must really want to get rid of the reserve list if that's something they're considering. But yeah, you came right in at the end, Banana Man. Good news is there's always more streams. There's always more streams. So we'll be back on Tuesday. So, oh man. Anyway, everyone. I think, I mean, I would love to see them get rid of the reserve list. And I'm very excited to see the rest of the article series. If you missed it, the first piece went up on the website, and it's super interesting. Hey, hello, Sarah. How you doing this fine evening? Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I mean, could Wizards be thinking of moving to Rhode Island? I guess that's definitely a possibility, but I just haven't heard anything about it. So, anyway, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. You were awesome. It was fun. And I think that brings us to the end for tonight. Again, if you still need a beta key, send me an email. I will hook you up. I got some left over. I will give more out on Tuesday if I still have some. So, anyway, on the way out the door, replay YouTube. If you missed any of our Sweet Sweet Cat action or any of the old streams, you can check out the action there. This one will be going up tomorrow. Normal YouTube, we had some Arcades against the odds last night. New series tomorrow. Commander Clash tomorrow. 5-color Dragons, Much Brew on Sunday. Sweet Standard Budget Magic on Monday, so much stuff coming up there. Thank you to everyone who donated and subscribed. Super, super awesome of you. Merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, all that sweet stuff. Sponsor of tonight's stream, of course, the super cool Ridge Wallet, who makes slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. You can get 10% off if you use the code GOLDFISH over at ridgewallet.com. And anyway, everyone, that brings us to the end for tonight. You are awesome. I love you. Thank you so much for hanging out. We will be back on Tuesday with another one. Until then, have a awesome weekend, and I will talk to you soon.